plugins and common screens. Remember, I was telling us that what we are learning in the course of these 6 weeks is principles and design process. You understand? When you start working on live projects, you'll be applying these principles and design process in your designs. So one of the things we use when we are doing designs is called plugins. You understand? One other process you need to understand is knowing about common screens that you can find in a mobile app. You understand? So we'll be looking at plugins and common screen. If you joined the program recently, don't worry. Everybody in this class is learning this for the first time. So don't be under pressure. I know I talked about plugins in the training, but then what I do in the live class is not in the training. I'm implementing. So talking about plugins, let me just list out. Okay, I wanted to do a demo here, right? I was talking about this dark mode. So the first plugin I'll be using in this class is called dark mode magic. I told us to come with note, oh. You can write it down. Let me type save. Dark mode magic. That's the name of the plugin. So anyone I list, I will just demonstrate it. Plugins. DARKMOD. So this plugin helps you get the dark mode of whatever you are designing. Let's say your client says, I want my design to be on dark screen mode. It's more money, but then instead of doing your design, your dark screen mode yourself, you can use this plugin, dark mode plugin. So if I click on this, right click, this is how you get your plugins. You right click, go to plugin. You can see plugins, right? If you are joining, put your phone on landscape mode to get a better learning view. Are you seeing dark mode magic here? If you don't have it on your own, go to this manage plugin. Then you type DARK dark mode PLUGIN. If you press enter, it's going to come up. Then you run it. It's loading. Okay, this is it. Oh, where is it? Oh, not dark mode plugin, sorry. Dark mode magic. MAGIC. You can see it here, right? So once I just click on it, it's going to run loading dark mode magic. See what's going to happen right now. It's going to change this thing from light to dark mode. I hope network is not disturbing. All right, you can see it, right? All right, so that's how it works. So this is the first plugin I'm introducing us to, aside the one in the training. I know in the training we talked about remove background, lorem ipsum. I'm not doing that again. I'm doing more. I'm going deeper. So this is dark mode plugin. Dark mode magic. That's the first plugin we're looking at. I told you there are thousands of plugins. Don't stay only with the one I'm teaching you. This is Figma now. Figma, Miro is for presentation. If it's Miro you are trying to talk. This is Figma. I know, Lucky, you are new, right? This is Figma. Go ahead. Your Figma is on light mode, I guess. Mine is on dark mode. If you want it to show like what I'm showing, go to preference under this file menu. If you go to preference, go click on the logo, go to preference, go to theme, then you can set it to dark mode. See, mine is on dark mode. This is why I don't like recording classes. All this disruption, the thing will not flow. You understand? That's why I don't really like recording live class. It will be long. So let's just continue. Please, if you have questions, ask later. I saw somebody asking what's the difference between light mode and dark mode. You should have used dark mode in your phone now. Your WhatsApp has dark mode and light mode. Light mode is bright screen. Dark mode, some people don't like brightness when they are using their app or whatever, maybe website, so they put it on dark mode. You understand? So let's continue because of time. Like I said, write down or take note. The next one I want you to know about is called story set. STORYSET by Freepik. What we are doing now is plugin. So Freepik. If you right click now, go to plugins. What do you use story set for? You use it to get illustrations. You understand? When you see some mobile app, you see all this kind of stuff, right? This thing is called illustration. So mobile app use normal image. If you open your UBA banking app, I think it's image you see, but there are some fintech app that is illustration. Are you getting me? So when you see cartoon like this, it's called illustration. You understand? So one of the places to get illustrations like this for your design is called Story Set by Freepik. How do you get plugins? Remember, these things are plugins. If you right click, go to plugins. I use Story Set by Freepik. I've used it today. That's why you find it here. If you have not used it before, go to manage plugin and type Story Set. This is the last time I'll be going to manage plugin, except I don't have that stuff there. I used to search all plugin. If you type Story Set, Story Set by Freepik, you can see it here, right? Once you click on it to run it, it will give you a lot of illustrations you can use for your design. I want to show you how to use it. So let's take, for instance, now, if you are working on the kitchen utensil app, and maybe for your onboarding, and most times where we use illustration is for the onboarding screen. Part of what we'll be discussing in this class is common screens you can find in your app, right? Common screens in mobile app. So onboarding screen is that screen after your first screen when you launch your app. Let me not start talking about it, but the onboarding screen educates you on what to expect from the app or the features of the app. Take for instance, this is a fintech app, Miko. I designed this app I think in July. So the app sends and receives money globally. You understand? With this app, you can pay utility bill and other bills. With this app, you can make payments with virtual USD card. They will give you USD card. Are you seeing the illustration showing USD card? Huh? All right. So we use illustration to educate users, like engage them. You understand? This one is also showing other things you can do. You sell gift cards with this app. Are you seeing gift card? So how do I get this illustration? Once you come on Story Set in the plugin, just search for whatever you are looking for. You do that using keywords. You understand? Take for instance now, if I need this is all styles. If you click this, it's going to change. You can scroll, but if you want to scroll, it may take you more time. Not like you won't find what you are looking for, but it may take you more time. So using keyword for your search is better. Take for instance, if I need virtual card, VIRTUAL and I press enter. Oops, no result found. Let's just try card. I think debit card or credit card will be better. You see how keywords are important for your search. Debit card, nothing found. Credit card. I got this illustration from Story Set. See what we're seeing for credit card. All right, let's type payment, PAYMENT. You can see payment, right? Are you seeing ATM card?
Yes, boss.
Alright, so these are you search for illustration. Um, I should find exactly something like this. So what keyword did I even use? Let me even check the illustration. See it, credit card payment. That's the, let's try. Credit, CRADIT. I hope it doesn't say oops again. Alright, we have something. Credit card payment. Did I really get this? Okay. Let's try something. Oh, I don't want to go outside Figma. Let's stay here. Let's just see. So these are you search for stuff. If it's online store, ONLINE store, STORE. Maybe you need an illustration. I'm not saying this is the only plugin that gives you illustration. I'm just giving you access to this plugin, like information access, you understand? Like getting to help you know that this kind of plugin exists, you understand? Online shop, SHOP. You search like that and allow it to load. It's loading. Once you find what you want, you can just make use of it. If you are not getting the right keywords, I'm going to apply one and show you how to use it, you understand? If you are not getting the right keywords, you can just use normal search. Is this on network or what? It's still loading, like it's taking forever. Oh my. Let's close it and come back. So if I go to plugins, story sets, anyone you have used will just come under the list of your plugin. I think network is disturbing. Sing hallelujah. Engineer Gillet. Oh God. Let's try something else. We'll come back to that. But let's say you apply the story set, for instance. You've taken your illustration. Let me duplicate this. You can see this one, right? Hmm?
Yes.
Okay. So if you come to your property bar, you can play with the colors. You understand? Let's say your brand color is yellow and you want it to reflect in this stuff. Are you seeing this color selection? They are showing you the colors in this illustration. If you click on see all, you see the major brand color, right? Are you seeing the brand color here? Huh? So what you want to do is
Yes.
you look for where the predominant color is. You understand? And put your brand color there. Take for instance, the girl's shirt is purple. There is purple here. There is purple in this button, and she is purple. So if our brand color is yellow, I'll just click there and give it yellow. You see what just happened, right? If it's blue, I'll give it blue. If it's orange, you see as it's changing, right?
Yes, sir.
Doing is dope.
From what? From what to change?
Once you put the illustration, sorry, once you bring it from story set now, maybe when my network is fine, I will just do a fresh one. You click on is an SVG file. It can be edited. So you just select it like that. You understand? It's even a group. You can take out anything you don't want. If you check here, you notice that it's a group. So if I right click and I press on group, it will ungroup. Are you seeing? So I can even take out this dollar. Are you seeing all of this stuff? But if you don't want to stress yourself, just leave it the way it is. Don't ungroup it. Of course, they built it because they are supposed to be together. So let me group it back. But then if you go to your property bar, you notice that it's not one element that I said, there are different elements. Somebody drew this thing and uploaded for use. So remember I said plugin makes your work faster. Instead of you drawing as a designer, you just get what someone have done already and you make use of it, right? So to edit this stuff, come to your property bar. You will see the color parts. Are you seeing selection colors? Huh? So when you click this, the colors in this design now is this color. Okay, look at this first color now, is this one here. If I want to change that first color, let's say I want to give it, it's also a trouser. If I give it this blue now, okay, it's not really. Are you seeing where it has changed? So let me undo that. So to put in your brand color, look for the predominant, that's the color that is showing almost everywhere. Just click on see more colors. All these colors are what you find there. So I think this green is what is showing here, this place, and all of that. So I'll just come to the color like this now and give it the one I want. Let's say my color is red. You see what I just did, right?
Yes. Are you not
You say?
where you want the red color?
Come again, your voice is not loud.
Can you choose the position where the red color is?
That's what we just did now. I said look for the predominant color. We want to put our brand color. If you look at this my design now, you will notice something, that our brand color is purple, right? You can see my buttons. So I want that purple to appear in my illustration. Look at this other one. Let me duplicate this. To duplicate, if you are just joining, maybe you are not used to Figma yet, duplicate is alternate, then you drag. So this is it. So are you seeing the purple color now?
Yes.
You can also see the guy's shirt, right? If let's say I want my main color to be the guy's shirt, these two colors are for the guy's shirt. This one is the trouser and the long sleeve. If I give it this color, now you see. Why the next one is for the jacket. If I want to give the jacket red, oh no, that's not it. Ctrl Z. Let's look for it. Oh, I've taken that off. So if I click on see more color and I scroll, okay, I think it's this one. Let's try purple. I think I've seen it, right? So you can just play with this stuff like that. So I'm just showing you how to use the story set. I don't just want you to right click, go to plugins, and you now say, this is not the color. You can edit the color. That's what I'm teaching you now. Put the brand color. Okay, so this is it. Like I said, if keyword does not help you find what you are looking for, you can just scroll and look for what you want. You will definitely find it, trust me. But sometimes keyword is faster. If I want, let's say, gift card. You can see it, right? See the one I used. So you just drag it and bring like that. Are you seeing that? I use this gift card in my design. I think that's the last screen. You can see it here, right? Somebody's mic is on. Mute your mic. So once you just click and drag like that, the next thing is to start editing it. So let me get another one. Let me use ATM. Since we didn't see credit card payment and all that, let's see if ATM will work. Maybe they will go and give us the machine. Hey God, I said it. Payment, P-A-Y-M-E-N-T.
like ATM cards.
ATM cards. All right. ATM. Ooh. Let's play with this guy while waiting for that. Oops, no result. So you see this guy now. If the gift card is, of course, you are seeing that is a predominant color, right? I'll just click on see more colors. This is the color here. And I like that green, that sharp green. You can see it, right? And it's cool. Just do your thing. You can change his jacket. I think this color is this one. Let's give him orange. Oh, I'm the baddest. Oh my man, I'm a goodest, so I'm a good guy. You see the way I'm changing the color, right? Let's not take all our time on story sets. So the next plugin I want to introduce you to, for those of us that joined late, I told them about dark mode magic. We've done story set. Let's go to the next one. The goal for tonight's class is to teach you plugins and some common screen. Let's go to content reels. CONTNT. Some of us already know this plugin, but for those of us that are just joining, and anybody that maybe didn't take notes when I was teaching all this, you can take note now. So content reels helps you generate content. Take for instance, you can see this is my design, right? Are you seeing this image? Of course you can.
Yes.
So if you want to get images like that, or maybe you are doing a design that has to do with contacts. Take for instance now, oh, this is not contact though. Let me see if I'll find contact in this design. Okay, let's just assume I want to put pictures here now. What I'll do, I'll just double click till I enter the frame and touch the circle. I see I've selected the ellipse. If I right click and I go to plugins, I search for no content reels here. So I'll just go to manage plugin, content reels. Don't worry, at the end of this class, your assignment is going to be explore different plugins and find out their use. I see content reel. Once you click on it, it's going to load. We use content reel not just for images, you understand? If you need text, ouch, Ctrl Z. If I need the text, I see in the home, it's still loading. If you want to put text, let's say address, let's say you want to, I seen Lorem Ipsum. So if you want to put phone numbers, you want to generate email address, you want to generate full name, US address, date of birth or dates. I seen all these things, currencies. I think I used some of these things here. Did I? I guess not. So take for instance now, if I want maybe a country or how to generate name. Let's say it's transfer. Let's say I transfer to, for instance, so let me just generate a name. See what I'm going to do now. First name. Are you seeing Eduardo? Kai. Let's say you are designing a chat screen. You see as I'm generating name bar, Max. If I want full name, are you seeing Marvin Markinson? So use content tree to generate content. Let's say I want email address. I'll just click on it. Are you seeing that? Let's say I want phone number. Let me click outside. You can see that, right? So if you want a US phone number, let's say you are designing contact lists, you understand? So use content reels to create content. So apart from text, you can also generate images. So if I select this circle now, let's say this is Jenny. If I want to give Jenny a photo, I'll just click here. Are you seeing I've added an avatar? You see that, right? If you click the eye, it's going to open the different pictures. Ah, this guy is beautiful. Okay. If you want male, this is avatar female. If you want male, you just click on the eye. They have 20 images here. You can just look for. This is Savannah Nugain. I think this guy can act as Savannah. Why Marvin McKinsey? This guy. Oh, can you act as Marvin? So you see that I'm adding the content, right? So these are, remember, let me say this again. What we are doing in these 6 weeks and in the live classes, we are learning principles and process. Let's say you want to do a design. Here is a plugin now. Lawa is a plugin. So let's say you are doing a mobile app now that you need to design something like this. You know that there's something like content tree that exists, right? I think you can also get icons from content tree. Let's try out something and see. You keep double clicking. There are 5,664 icons here. Let's see them. They are all SVGs. Are you seeing icons? Wow, I never thought of this. So you can get icons also. Let's say you want to design your network bar where you see your battery, internet and all of that. Are you seeing icons here? You can also search with keyword. Let's say I want profile. Are you seeing that? It's giving us motoka. All right. Let's say avatar, AVATAR. So you need to explore this on your own. Just get your hands dirty. If you don't get your hands dirty, you can't know this thing. Design is not by watching. Design is by doing. You know design by doing. If you don't do it by yourself, you won't know this thing. You understand? Let's leave content real. I've shown you how to put the pictures, the text. You can do the icons on your own. Let's move because of time. So the next plugin I want to talk about is called Iconify. Some of us know Iconify already. Iconify, material design, icons, a whole lot of them. You can get icons there. I will mention 4 of them. You can explore them on your own. But we're looking at Iconify. Iconify, MATRIAL, material design, icons, ICONS. Which other one? ICONS, icons, it's free. Icons. What are icons? Take a look at my design. You see my navigation bar, right? This home icon, send, gift card, profile. So you need icons for your design. Look at this deposit, the plus. You can see these eyes. You understand? If I click on this eye, we will soon get to prototyping components. You understand? That's what we'll be doing next week. I'll show us how to prototype UI components. If I run this stuff now, you will notice something that when I click on the eyes, something will happen. Let's allow it to load. Once you finish, I will show you. So all these icons you see here, this what's it called? This notification icon, you can get them from any of these plugins. Iconify, material design. There's one other one, icon SAS. ICONS. Okay, icon SAS. Icon SAS 1000 or so, something like that. Let's check if I'll find it. You right click, go to plugins, see my Iconify here. I'm teaching you process so that when you start doing your design, you won't be stuck. There are over 170,000 icons in Iconify. I used in access 170 icons. So anything you are looking for, maybe you need home screen or you need search, SEARC, just use keyword search icon. I see search, you click on it or you just drag it and it comes to your design canvas. You can see it here, right? The one you put, you can play around with the height, the width. If your phone is on portrait, keep it on landscape for a better view. So if you want to play with the height, it's on 24 now. Let's want to make it 30. The ideal what's it called? The ideal size for your icon should be around 20 or 18. You understand? You see, I've increased it to 30. I can make it 50. It's on constraint, no, that's why when I change the width, the height is also changing. If I remove from constraint now, it will be distorted. So they designed it on constraint. You can just use it the way it is. If I want, let's say, profile, PROFILE. Let's say you are designing something, you want to use profile. It's loading. Oh, network. Don't do this. Let's go again. Enter. Oh my. Let's go again. We must go. Hey. Hope you're enjoying the class, right? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Alright, please be with me. Like I said, have notes. Take notes. Be writing names of this plugin. Iconify. Story set by FreePic. Dark mode magic. So that in case this video is not ready on time, you can still have something to work with. I know most of you are depending on video. You understand? But then, please, if your laptop is even close to me, keep following. Just be trying it as I'm doing it between your network is disturbing me like this. Okay. Let's leave Iconify, but use Iconify to get icon. You saw the way I got this icon, right? Go and get your hands dirty. The next one is Unsplash. We need photos for our design, cool photos. Let's say you are designing a carousel. I think I need to say this. Some of you, I gave you tasks to design carousel. You are doing your own thing. Don't be creative when you are starting out. I'm not saying creativity is bad, but before you start being creative, you should have mastered the process. So if I say do this, do it first the way I said it before you now, once you've understood how you can do it the way I asked you to do it, you can now try to be creative. You understand? I used a card to do a carousel. Some persons are using picture. I'm not attacking anybody. So people are using picture to do their carousel. They say the thing is not working. If I put my carousel in a frame and you are using normal box, it will not work. Follow process first before you become creative. So I want to show you Unsplash. I think we'll do a design with this Unsplash. So let's see. So if I Unsplash, you use Unsplash to get images, sharp images for your design. Are you seeing Unsplash? Put your phone on landscape mode so you see where. Are you seeing flags? So there are different plugins. At the end of this class, go get your hands dirty. Find out. You can even check on YouTube or Google or ChatGPT. Find out like 30 different plugins and their uses. My Unsplash is loading. I think network is just bad. I hope it doesn't affect this guy. Oh Lord. We've done 4 plugins. Okay, Unsplash is up. You can see it, right? So let's say you are doing design for maybe a real estate brand, animal brand, and what have you. you can get cool images from here. You can see interior, right? Network is not friendly today, honestly. Let's try now. Okay. Are you seeing interior? You can search for, let's say, kitchen, toilets. Let's say you are doing um, an app for a real estate app that is showing home listing, right? And you want to see the different part of the home. You can just type kitchen, KITC. Mind you, when you are doing designs like this, whatever you are using is just like a placeholder, KITCHEN. Is a placeholder, you understand? The company will use their main picture when it's time for them to develop. Remember, UI UX design just like you drawing the architectural plan. You understand? You can see this picture, right? Let's say I want toilets. We are showing different part of the house. You get? If we have time, I might design a card. Somebody asking of Google Meet paid version. So that this blue stuff you are seeing here means it's loading to put our image. Once it finish loading, the image is going to come to our design canvas. So while waiting for it to load, I think we can search for another one. Let's do living room. So you get sharp image from Unsplash. You understand? This is sharp. Are we still together? Are you learning something today?
Yes.
Please learn. Learn so that I can get the value for the money you paid. This opportunity you got there, you might not get it again till the world comes to an end. I'm not bragging. Some students have paid 40,000 naira for this class people are getting. And some of the things I'm teaching you guys, I didn't even teach them. Because the way I structure disciples class now is making us to learn more. Are you seeing what we have here? So let's say I want, is it veranda or exterior view? I'm just showing you how to get pictures. You understand? Oh, this is not what I want. Exterior home view. Keywords. Prosper, your mic is on. Oh. There's a place that I'm longing for. Oh my. So I think I'll just stop here for the Unsplash. So there are different industries. Are you seeing architecture, business, nature? You can go get your hands dirty. You need quality images, make use of Unsplash plugin, and there are other plugins you can use to get good images. You see how sharp they are, right? I'll rest my case there. So the next plugin I'd like us to talk about is called number 5, UNSPLESH Unsplash. Number 6 plugin is called, let's try Lorem Ipsum. Lorem Ipsum is used to generate dummy text. Okay, remove background plugin. I mentioned this in the class already. Even Lorem Ipsum. How long have we stayed in this class? Almost 1 hour. So let's continue. Let's do Lorem Ipsum. Lorem IPSUM. Lorem Ipsum is used to generate dummy text. Take for instance, this app I did there. You see that I use normal text, right? You can see airtime, buy airtime with your money. Let me even tell us this thing about UI design. Remember, you are like the architect, right? Let me come to this mode. You are drawing what, or rather, let's use the word design. You are designing what the app will look like in real life. If you are doing a website or a mobile app, most times your clients may not give you the content of the product. You understand? Let's say you are designing home screen. They will not tell you, oh, let me show you a design set. Oh God, Figma. Most of the projects I've worked on, content for the website or mobile app is what has always been challenging between me and the client. Most times they don't know that they will bring content. You understand? They will not expect the designer to bring up content. I don't know how that works. I'm not a copywriter, even though I've learned copywriting as well. So the content for the website, they expect you to generate them and all of that. So in a situation where you can't generate the website this thing, you can use dummy text. Let me show you. Oh, where is this guy? Okay, look at this one now. Let me show you this design, this e-commerce design we did. Let's just go back. Even the image itself is optional. Okay, Roland, I see you. The image is optional. Let me show you what we did in this last job. I collaborated with somebody. We didn't really put images. I'm going to show you samples of my work. Figma. Let me show you another one. So they expect you to generate the content in most cases, especially if you are working with Nigerian clients. So you need to tell them that, Oga or Madam, we need content. What may I do again is, I have copywriter. If you've seen my status today, I made a post about a UI UX designer. So the guy was like, okay, they were like, okay, what advice will you give to upcoming UI UX? And I said, you have to learn to connect with people. So as a product designer, you need to learn how to connect with people. People that are developers, content writers, copywriters, because we work alongside. You understand? If you are designing a website now, you may need to hire a copywriter that will generate the content if you are not one. You understand? Sometimes if I see that the content generation is easy, I can just take the copywriter's money. I'll do it by myself. Let me show you what we did here. Are you seeing? Okay, no, that's normal stuff. Are you seeing the Lorem Ipsum? You can also see the place where the image. This is an e-commerce website. You understand? So for the place of image, we didn't even put any image from Unsplash, or we just, these things are called placeholders. That means it's going to carry the image of, that's the real image of the product. Then this will be the title of the product. This is the amount. You see us using Lorem Ipsum here, right? Let's answer now. Prosper, your mic is doing somehow. Okay, so this is how we use lorem ipsum. I'm trying to bring up another design where I used lorem ipsum massively. It's not booming best. I think it's Droneworks. I've opened a lot of design here. All those work you guys send it to me, sir. Review my work. I see how your work is littering in my screen. Sir, check my work. See your work here. Hope you are seeing your work. Oh God, I'm looking for this guy. I'm not seeing it. Oh, okay. I think I've seen it. Drone work. These are the demo. Let me look for the main file. Okay, let me also teach you something. If your eye is already turning you when it comes to searching for work, just come to this place, search for file, put the name of the file. Are you seeing what I'm looking for? Drone work. So it's very easy to open from there. You've learned something again today, right? Every day should be a new learning experience for you. It's opening. I think I've shown you lorem ipsum here. So how do you use lorem ipsum plugin? Let's see. Are you seeing lorem ipsum? Think we had some chat. Look at this one, job details. You are seeing lorem ipsum, right? So when you want to generate dummy text or placeholder text, you understand, you can use lorem ipsum. So how then do you get Prosper? See, this guy looks like Ewache somehow. Alright, let's leave that one. Prosper is my family member. When I told us I have family people here, you will not believe. I used to use, okay, I use somebody's name here. All these images you see here, I got them from content reels. You understand? So you can just use content reels, or you see what we did in that e-commerce app, right? Just do something like this. I don't want to spoil this design. You can just do something like this. This is called a placeholder. You now say, okay, image will be here. If you want the corners to be curved, you can put the corner radius. Then you get your plugin. Go to your icons. Let's try Iconify once again, if it will work. So if you are doing your design for a client, either you are putting image like this. Of course, when they are doing their main work, is real people image you see here. That's the user image. Let me look for image icon. IMAG. I can just get something like this now. This is one way to do this stuff. I can put. Please be consistent in your design. I can just do something like this. See that, right? I'll reduce it to 18. It's still too big. Let me get something light. Me, I really don't like Iconify to an extent. Their icons are not cute. Let's try Icon SAS. There's one plugin called Icon SAS. Oh, if you see their icons there, oh my, top notch. We are dealing with plugins, so Icon SAS 1000. Did they ban those guys? Lately, I have not seen that stuff. SAS. It's not by this. Oh. Is it 1000 icon SAS or icon SAS 1000? Let me try 1000 icon SAS. But if you see this plugin say Kai, you know that you're using something nice. 1000 icon. Did they ban them or what? Okay, let's use icon 8 now. That's another icon plugin I would have shown us. There are a lot of icon plugins, so but the issue is that some of them are not free. If I search, I don't like this one. No. This one is like material design. ICON. No, image. Alright. Okay, for this one then, you see that the color is black, right? You can change the color from here. If you see any icon that is showing like this, I think they even have illustrations. So wow, awesome. Can you imagine? Okay. So let's just stay with icons. These icons we are looking for. I want to change the color to gray. You can see what's happening, right? So if I take, let's just take this one. Okay, this is for iPhone. Okay, let's just, I don't want to waste our time. Let's take, confused at this point. Let's just take that one. The color is looking like the color of my placeholder. Let's do 18. Okay, it's not bad. Alright, you see what I just did, right? So you can put this, since they are both icons and text, you can just group them. Ctrl G. I can put this in place of this guy's picture. This is somebody's work. I'm not going to do that. Okay, let me just. It's a frame. This is a list for those of us that learned how to do lists. So you could choose to do your design like this. Then the developers will know that, okay, this is for image, right? This thing is called a placeholder. You understand? You can also put lorem ipsum here instead of this Lawrence, or you generate the name using content trees. I generated the name with content trees. So if I want to use lorem ipsum now, I can right click, go to plugins, search for lorem, Lorem, lorem ipsum. See it here, right? With lorem ipsum, you can generate a short sentence, you can generate paragraph, you can do a whole lot. So this name is just 2 words, right? So if I come here, I can put it on words and just type 2. If it's a long sentence you want, are you seeing lorem ipsum? See this other place here. Oh, this is somebody's work. Oh, I'll have to undo all this thing. See this place where I put long one. This is a sentence or a paragraph, sir. Yes, and if I right click, how do you even do it, sir? You go to your text, type something first, like maybe you can use your name. If you want something long like that, you can do PRNC. So you click outside, select, right click this box, that's your text box, go to your lorem ipsum. If I want sentence now, I'll just make it like 4 sentences or 3, generate. You see that, right? Then you adjust to the point you want, like so. If it's not enough, you can just copy and paste, or you generate more. If I copy and paste, Command C, Control V, or Command V. You see what I'm doing, right? So these are use dummy text. You can make it the 16 font size. You see what I'm doing, but so that's how this stuff works. Let me undo all this thing. I must not save this stuff. It's client work I'm using to teach you people. Can you imagine? Taking risks, such a risk. And prints. They are trying to. Okay, I think I'll close. Alright, let me delete this stuff. You learned what I did here, right? We're almost rounding up with plugins, so All I'm sharing with you is not all there is. But you have known that there is something like plugin like this. So what you want to do now on your own, either you go to YouTube or you use Google. YouTube is better because they will demonstrate it. Joseph, you want to say something? Hold on. I will allow you to talk. Just give me 1 moment. Go to YouTube, search for plugins and their function. You see different plugins. Don't stay with only what I'm giving you. Explore. Check out what other people are doing, and that's how you learn and get good at what you are doing. Joseph, let's hear you. Your hand is up. Oh, am I doing this video? You are not supposed to see this work. I'm going against policy. Joseph, go ahead now. Your hand is up. Or is it a mistake? Joseph Richard. Maybe it's a mistake. Let's continue. Alright, so let's continue. I think we are done with plugins for now. There are a few other plugins I have here that I don't want to share now. Maybe if you go get your hands dirty, you might find out. Don't worry, this is not the only class we have. I'll be using some of them in my designs when we come for subsequent Saturday classes. Next week is going to be very exciting. The videos for next week are not ready yet. Both people that started from the week 1, people that started recently, I'm going to update it maybe on Sunday or Monday morning. I'll do the recording tomorrow, then update. So let's go to common screens. Take for instance now, we are working on a fintech app, e-commerce app, and all of that. I've mentioned common screen in the training video. I talked about splash screen. If you've gone through that training, raise your hand. Joseph, I don't know you again. No. I've been trying to. The people that are raising their hand, I will allow you to talk. Oh. So if you want to talk, this is a good time to raise your hand. Okay, Joseph, they are still raising your hand again. Let me check how many persons we have. Okay, I saw Chizoba hand first. Chizoba, tell us one screen and the function. Joseph, you will talk next. Roland, I don't trust that you have seen that common screen. Maybe you are raising your hand for something else. Let's talk about common screen first. Chizoba, which of the screen do you want to share with us? Good evening.
We have so many types of screen.
Okay.
We have the unsplash, which
No, not on splash. Oh.
welcome
Splash screen. Splash, not on
splash.
splash.
Yeah, sorry, not splash screen.
All right.
Sorry, which is the welcome screen that has to contain the company logo.
Yeah, it's the first screen that shows when you launch a mobile app. One of my most used app in my phone is my UBA banking app because I do transaction almost every day. So when you launch your UBA app, you are going to see the UBA logo. I don't think that works for WhatsApp. Once you launch your WhatsApp app, 1610. Once you launch your WhatsApp app, it just takes you straight to the chat screen. But most apps, you will see the splash screen. What the splash screen does for us is that it helps the app to set up. You understand? So it will show for like few seconds, maybe like 10 seconds, 12 seconds, or maybe 5 seconds. So someone else wants to talk. Thank you very much, Chizoba. Godson, Ifeanyi. Which screen do you want to share with us? If you have questions, you can drop it on the chat section. I think it will be easier for me to take them. Onboarding, beautiful. Yeah, let me even show them as you are saying it. Are you seeing the splash screen? Me, I name my screens according to what they are doing, you understand? So this is Miko. When you launch this app, you will see Miko. For the first time, you will now see the onboarding screen. But once you've signed up, after you launch, it will move from Miko to login. You understand? So we have the onboarding screens. We have sign up screens for users to sign up. We have sign in screen. We have home screen. So many of them. Gotin, thank you very much. Let me allow one more person to talk. Then I'll teach you the cheats I want to give you tonight. And that will be all for today. So that this video will not be too long. Who's Roland, or are you talk now? Roland, your hand is up. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. First, this my faith. I think I need Jesus Christ.
You need Jesus.
I not say my
Let me see your screen. You say people are not allowed to see it. This when you're showing them this your project, why don't you use existing apps for your this thing?
Please come again. Come again. Sorry.
I said my Figma.
Okay.
Interface is not like yours that has items on the left, right. I want to show you something.
See what you want to do here. Snap your Figma and send to me on WhatsApp. We'll correct that on WhatsApp. That's the way I can help you. I think that's all. I'm seeing a question. Which platform? From Chizoba. Chizoba, go ahead.
Okay, you mentioned that you had a copywriter that helped you on one of your designs. So I was asking whether which platform or
The platform I saw my copywriter. Platform for what?
where you posted your design.
No, I don't post my design. The copywriter I'm telling you about here, if I'm doing a design for a client and we need content, let's say it's a website, we need the landing page content, maybe welcome, do this, do that. Even if I know how to write copies, or maybe the template I'm looking from, I see related copies, I still engage copywriters for professionalism, you understand? So I have a copywriter friend that I work with. I have programmers I work with. You need to also connect with people like that. Maybe you go on LinkedIn, relate with programmers. That's how you also get job. Tell them what you do, that you could engage them if you have projects. They also have projects where for programmers, you can handle their UI. So this training, you need to invest in yourself to really know the skill. That's why every principle I'm teaching, every design process, pay rapt attention. Because after the training, you will start implementing what you've learned in real life projects, you understand? When clients want to hire you, they don't hire you or pay because you are beautiful. They pay because you are delivering, you understand? So know your onions. Okay, project, exactly. We'll soon get to the assignment. Okay, how do you submit your project to your clients? Okay, for the week project, I'll teach you what to do. Abu Bakar, type what you want to say. I will read it. We need to run now. So just type, I'll read it. So if you get a project now, maybe it's your first time, the way you are working on a fintech app and e-commerce app, I've not dropped the white paper for the fintech app yet, but I've done that of the e-commerce app. Maybe I'll do that now. Not like now, like this evening. So I use ChatGPT. You understand? How many of you know ChatGPT? Raise your hand. ChatGPT is an AI tool. I make use of ChatGPT a lot for my designs. So see what I want to teach us now. If you get a project like you've gotten e-commerce, in fact, let me confess, that e-commerce document, I generated it from ChatGPT. You understand? So let's try to do for a fintech. See what I will do. I'll go to ChatGPT, chat.openai.com is their website. You sign up if you have not signed up before, or you log in. I'm already logged in. You can see me here, right? Ugboga Prince. So I'll just see the message. I'll say hi. Hi there. No need to put there. The guy will tell you it's not a human being. He doesn't have feelings. So just be straight with it. Say hi. He's going to respond. How may I assist you today? You now say, I want to design a fintech app that does XYZ. If you know what your fintech app or the problem your fintech app is solving, I want us to do a general problem. That's why I've not really done the document for that, because I've not really known what we are solving. Maybe it's just normal transfer like OP. I don't know. A fintech app that, okay, that does transfer, okay, DOES, TRANS, FAR, pay bills, PAY, BILS, and buy data and airtime. Yeah, I think that's all. What are the possible POSSIB screens? What possible screens should be in the app? Not what are. What possible screens should. This is not only for fintech app. If you have any project you are working on, you understand, you can use ChatGPT to know the screen. Buy data should be in the app. It's going to generate the screens for you. So you know that, okay, it's going to have login and registration screen, dashboard, money transfer, bill payments. Are you seeing the different screens?
Yes, boss.
Are you seeing logout, session management, all of that? Feedback, settings, allow user customize. So once you've known the screens that will be in your app, your problem has been solved by 7% out of the 100% of your design. So once you know the screens, your problem has been solved by 70%. The next thing you want to do now is to start doing your research or sketching the flow. We'll get to that part. That will be in week 5. We'll do user research and all of that. No, UX, UI research. We'll talk about wireframes and all of that. So I using the way I get screens. Remember, different apps, the screens will vary, right? In different apps. You get, so these are, you just come. You can also use Google. Know the possible skill. So if I'm done with this now write it down in a book. When I'm working on the project, I have a book for that project where I draw my sketches. I take notes. If I'm conversing with the client, when they do correction or they give me their need, I just jot down. You understand? Design is more or less like thinking. It takes focus, patience, a whole lot. So journaling is one thing you want to deploy when you are doing design projects. So if I've gotten these screens like this now on ChatGPT, I'm now going to write it down in that book. Okay, my app will have login screen. To have dashboard screen that will show account balance. Are you seeing this account balance? Include quick actions, common tasks. If you check this my fintech app now, when you go to my home screen, are you seeing that it's showing the account balance? See, if I press this I now, are you seeing that the account balance has hidden? This interaction of components, we'll do that next week. That's what we'll be learning, how to manipulate UI component. You see what I'm doing back? Oh, you guys are not seeing. Let's leave here. So let's talk about account balance. You can see the quick actions, right? If you want to click on gift card, it will take you to the gift card screen. You click on send, it take you to the send. So all these are quick action. This is my home page. You see the way I name it, home page. ChatGPT is also saying a fintech app is going to have dashboard or home screen that provide an overview of the user account balance and recent transaction. If you check my design, you also see recent transaction. I seen no activity yet. My recent transaction is also show here. If you go to a screen now that's the later part of my design where I've started doing transaction, I seen this transaction showing on my home screen. So with ChatGPT AI, you can build payment screen and all of that. I think this is where we'll stop for today. If you have questions, drop them on the comment section. I'll be answering them one by one while I show you how you'll be submitting your assignment henceforth. So let me caution us. It's not like you are committing sin or you are doing the wrong thing. Probably because I've not built structure around this. That's why it has been going like this. I'll wake up in the morning, I'll see a message, a link. Sir, I just did this, check. I'll wake up in the evening, I'll see link, I'll be working, I'll see link, I'm doing other things. If I check your assignment like that, I will not be effective in my normal day tasks. This is not all I do with my life. I do other things, you understand? So most times I also check your work with my laptop because I can't be using my phone to view your work. Not like it's not possible, but I want to have a feel of what your design looks like. If there's an interaction, maybe scrolling, I can't do all those scrolling well on my phone, even if it's still possible, sha. So most times when you send your work, if you have questions, TPTL, I'm seeing your questions. Okay, I'll start with Olumide. Okay, Chizoba is asking for, but after design, how do the developer? When civil engineers see your architectural plan, how do they build? They look at it and build. They build with codes, but they are using the code now to implement your design. That's how it works. You understand? So talking about handing it over to them, you are going to share the Figma link. The way you share your work to me to review, that's how you share the link to them to see what you've done. So they'll start building what you have done with their own code. I don't know how they do that in Sha. But it's not like they take your design. They are not taking your design. They will build. They are building everything from scratch, but they are looking at something you have done. So how will you submit your assignment going forward? I will attend to Olumide. If you have questions, drop it on the comment section. How will you submit your assignment going forward? See what you want to do from you. You go to google.com like this. Of course, you are doing your assignment with your laptop now, so it's not something you share with your phone. So when you go to Google like this, come to Google Apps. This is how you submit your assignment going forward. For those that even watch this video later, when you click on Google Apps, go to Microsoft Doc. Not Microsoft, sorry, Google Docs. You click on it, it's going to open. This is how you submit your assignment going forward. So if it's an assignment that has links, some persons don't used to stress me. They will just snap and share on WhatsApp. That's good, but it's not good enough because I may not see everything the way it should be. So come to this blank document, create a document and name it assignment. You understand? It's untitled. You are seeing untitled document here. See where my mouse is hovering. You are not using landscape. You are not helping yourself. We'll use landscape mode. So I'll come here and type assignment, ASSI. You can use your name. Maybe Chizoba, ASSI, yeah, like that. So if it's week 1, WEEK, you can put, you just copy the link now from Figma. You click on share, copy link, link copied, come here or wherever your work is, you paste the link. You can put the title of the assignment though. If it's, let's say, WhatsApp chat screen, WhatsApp CH18. Are you seeing this? It was Lawyer that suggested this. That's a very powerful suggestion because it has been a big burden to me. I've been thinking how to solve this problem. Thank you, bro. Nice one, bro. If you are in the class, give your emoji so that they will know you. Lawyer, I know you are in this class. Yeah, where is he? Okay, lawyer's hand is up. Well done, well done. So you see what I'm doing, right? If you, maybe you have 2 tasks for that week, maybe chat screen. Okay, week 1 is do your, what's it called? What's the week 1 task now? Your Google Forms, right? The Miro presentation. That's for week 1. You just name it Miro presentation and Google Forms. Let's say Google Forms, GOOGLE, or user research, USERRESEACH. What I'm teaching us how to use tech to structure our work. You understand? When you start working with clients, when you start working with developers, the attitude you portray rather, will show where you are coming from. You understand? They will be asking, how are you able to structure things like this? You learned it in class. So you can structure your assignment like this. User research, you paste your link, for instance. So you go to week 2, you do the same thing. When you are done like this now, you now share this file with me. Are you seeing the share button again? You move it from restricted, anyone with the link, you copy this link. Is this link you will share to me on WhatsApp? So when I open your work, in fact, you can even be updating other weeks till you are done. When I open your work, I can take my time, view everything you have done, take note of the feedback I have for you, and send to you as a DM on your WhatsApp. You understand? Secondly, submission of assignment is no longer anytime. We come to class on Friday, right? We learn on Tuesday and Thursday. We come to class on Saturday. We learn on Tuesday and Thursday on our own. Then Saturday, we come to class. You can only submit your assignment for review on Wednesday evening and on Friday evening, so that we'll review it against Saturday class. If it's something I want to correct generally, or I give you a feedback. Don't just come in the morning and send link to me and expect feedback. I won't do that again. Yes, let me stop the recording at this point so that you can rest.